Yo, it's Sock motherfucking Wheezy. Put him in a box and say easy. You are now on Pladovision. When I come back, it's gonna be Kango Vision. We out this bitch. Back. Stockton.
Has advantages he doesn't even know he has. So when he says, I'm a pro fag in the source mag with a gold clack, y'all probably go and laugh because we got the best crowds in the West, pal. Everyone here knows my past. But when I bring up how Chingy completely owned his ass, or how he recycles loads of raps, or that little...
We are back live on Pladovision. I'm with everybody, Stockton's favorite.
Sock Wheezy. Okwerds. Was good, was good.
Off top, man. You know, this is one of our first on the go interviews, you know what I mean, right on set. So we came out to visit the homeboy and get him in his natural habitat, so to speak.
Came out to Kelly Drive, man. Much love for coming to my natural habitat.
Yes, yes. So are you from Stockton, brother?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Born and raised. Been here my whole damn life.
Right on, see?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know because the Cuddy is successful, you know what I mean, at what he does. So I've seen him on some of the videos, but a lot of times people be like, no, he's not from Stockton. Bruh's from Stockton. He's from the home front,
man. People always trip out, man, when I have like fan encounters and stuff out here. People always tell me that they're surprised to see me out here. I'm just like, bro, I'm from here. Like, catch people at the grocery store, like, bro, I go shopping. You know what I mean? I got to go get gas and shit, just like everybody else does.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, definitely, bro. When I was out on the East Coast, a lot of people, like, when I said I was from Stockton, they affiliated that with you off top. Like, oh, that's where the Battle Cat's from. So, definitely.
Feels good, man. You know, we've really put on a real, you know, Stockton is a real fucking official battle city now. Like, as far as, like, you know, the cities where they have scenes of battle rap, Stockton is an official city. And it's been very influential in the battle rap game, period. I mean, between contributions that I've made and contributions that Fox and everyone in the jungle has put together, I mean, it's been, just between those two things, there's been a huge impact on battle rap overall. So it's really put Stockton on the map just in terms of that, you know what I mean? So the more like athletes and rappers, like, you know, a lot of times when I mention Stockton to people, you know, people, as far as rap, a lot of people mention Doja Click and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? As long as we keep having our athletes and our fucking rappers and shit like that to keep making noise, man, it's just going to keep putting us on.
That's what's up, bro. So, like, when did you start rapping? Like, did you come in the game as a battle rapper, or did you evolve into a battle rapper from MCing? Like, how'd you get to that level?
You know, I started out just freestyling off the top. You know what I mean? Just because, you know, it was fun to me. I liked it. You know, I've always been, you know, a rap fan since I was a little kid. So I really started doing that. But when I really noticed that, you know, one of the quickest ways to get a crowd of people around you to really respect your shit was to battle. You know what I mean? Just being a freestyler in general is one of my first experiences, like rapping in public, like, period. You know what I mean? Battling people at school or outside of school or, you know, wherever we met up at and did that or whatever. And then I seen more like, I started seeing on the internet and like DVDs, well, not DVDs, like VHS tapes really, a shit in like the mid 90s and late 90s, battle rapping on stages and stuff like that. And that's when I really got into the tournaments. And, you know, between then I started writing songs as well. So, you know, that's just where it came from. Battling and freestyling was the first shit that I did, definitely.
Word. Yeah. Okay. So, like, being a Caucasian male in the game now, like, you know, we're in racist, like, hella racist times again. You know, we in a whole new civil rights movement, so to speak. You know what I mean? It's a whole new day and age. Like, things have reversed almost with what we see on social media. Like, how do you fit into all that, bro? And how are you dealing with it, so to speak? Or what energy are you putting into that?
I mean, you mean like, what is it, like harder for me or something like that? I don't
do you feel any, does anybody approach you weird or differently? Or
I mean, it gets mentioned. I mean, obviously, I've heard every white joke imaginable since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like hanging out where I hung out. But I don't know, bro. I don't really look at it as like a disadvantage. If anything, it helps me stand out more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear, you know, corny ass white rappers that be like, oh, it's hard being a white rapper. That's fucking bullshit, bro. Anyone that says that's fucking retarded, man. Like, white people got enough fucking advantages as it is, bro. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's not really, I don't look at it as a fucking disadvantage, bro. If anything, like I said, it helps me probably in some way. So
that's what's up, bro.
You know what I mean? I just try to be as genuine as possible and give back, you know what I'm saying? So even if I may have an advantage that I can't do nothing about, I'm at least trying to fucking give back and give to the culture because I love it so much. You know
that's
what I mean?
What's up.
So that's all I can really do.
You represented dope, bro. You know what I mean? Like, we had to get you in here and holler at you and do this thing. Like, so who are your influences, man? Like, who do you really, who are you into? And bring it from the back, like from where you started influences down to
what's
today.
What's the first rap album you ever bought?
Ooh. Man, the first rap album I ever bought, maybe DJ Quick is the name, I think, might be. Or maybe even like some, I mean, I take it back, maybe like MC Hammer came before that even, so probably like some MC Hammer shit or like some BC Boys or Run DMC or something like that. My brother is 6 years older than me, so when we were kids, he got all that shit before me and brought it down to me, and that's how I got to know. And then when we got older, you know, he put me on to like Wu-Tang and all this type of shit. My brother's a crazy guy, man. Like, you don't really listen to rap hella heavy right now, but he could like tell you like some old fucking Public Enemy or Beastie Boys shit, and then tell you like a fucking bluegrass album out of nowhere. Like he's just like well-rounded,
like
so that's, you know what I mean. That's you know, my brother put me onto a lot of shit when I was real little, and then, you know, branched off on my own, obviously.
Okay. Dopest hip hop lyric, man. What sticks out in your brain, like, as far as the hottest bars?
Well,
of the known MCs, like, of songs.
I can't even fucking pinpoint that. Jesus, how do you put someone on the spot with that question?
Right? Or if you give me a few, though. A few of the hottest lines that you feel like.
There's a Big Daddy Kane verse on this, it's on a album called Veterans Day. I think it might have even been his last solo album. It kind of got shelved, I think, and not a lot of people heard it. But there's this one verse on there. He got this joint that it scares the shit out of me when I hear it. The first time I heard it, I got goosebumps. I would just say that verse as a whole is one of like the hardest, like, and there's shit that, like, you know, that had better moods that I like, but that had like the bars that just bar after bar was just like, damn, you know what I mean?
Right.
That shit was probably my favorite on there.
Okay.
Go check that album out. Definitely super slept on.
Right on, man. And it's crazy because when I was talking to Killer Priest and I asked him who were his influences, like, to rap, and Kane, he told us, lived on his block. You know what I'm saying? And imagine having Kane living on your block.
Big Daddy Kane,
you know what I'm saying,
is my second favorite rapper of all time.
Yeah, that tripped me out. And you know, Priest is ill, so you know, he comes from a line, like, if that's your neighbor, then you can't really be whack.
Oh yeah,
like,
bro.
If you come whack rapping it and Kane's your neighbor, you got issues for real.
Scared
like,
to live on the same street as Big Daddy Kane, bro.
I wouldn't even want to spit a rhyme.
You could never be the best on your street ever. In life.
Like,
you know, Big Daddy Kane, like, I've met a lot of, like, famous people in my life, and the one and only time that I was ever starstruck in my life is when I met Big Daddy Kane at Scribble Jam in, like, 2006 or something like that.
Okay.
I met him backstage, and this dude was, like, older than my dad, just, like, in, like, a full, like, silk pajama outfit with a toothpick in his mouth and shit, just, like, crazy. Like, I had this whole speech that I was gonna say to this fool and try to, like, network, because we knew a lot of mutual people and stuff.
Okay.
And the only thing that came out was like, please make the autograph out to Brian. Thank you. You're awesome. That's the only time I ever got starstruck, man. Big Daddy Kane just got me, bro. I couldn't handle it.
Hey, it's Pladovision, man. I'll be watching. We'll be back with Okwerds in a minute.